In this specific video, my presenter Joshua is going to tell you how to get out of the cycle of dopamine fix, of just watching videos over and over and not really doing anything about these videos that you're watching. I'm also guilty of this, and definitely, Josh, I'm going to be watching exactly what you present here, and I'm sure it'll be beneficial to others. Take it away, Josh.
Thanks, Peter. All right, let's get right into it. We've got to talk about the whole make money online world because there's this trap that, honestly, millions of people are falling into. And it might be the very thing that's keeping you stuck. So I'm just going to ask you straight up. Is it possible that the very videos you're watching to try and get ahead are actually the things holding you back? It's a tough question, I know. But the answer is probably yes. Because in a way, you're being scammed. And this right here just nails it. When I say scam, I'm not talking about anything illegal. I'm talking about a state of mind. Think of scam as an acronym. SCAM. Still confused about money. It's this fog of confusion about what it actually takes to make things happen. And it's designed to keep you right where you are, confused and consuming. So why? Why do we get stuck in this loop? Well, the answer is literally hardwired into our brains. Let's talk about the dopamine trap. This little psychological trick your brain plays on you that keeps you watching instead of doing. Okay, this is absolutely crucial to understand. Every single time you watch a video about some new $10,000 a month side hustle, your brain gives you a little hit of dopamine. It's a chemical reward. It feels good. But here's the problem. You're getting that reward for learning about success, not for actually achieving. And what's wild is that on a chemical level, your brain can't really tell the difference. It just knows that it felt good, that it got a reward. And that confusion is the entire trap. Your brain just wants more of that good feeling, so it tells you, hey, watch another video, instead of, hey, let's go do that really hard thing. You see how this creates a vicious cycle, right? You watch a video. You get that little dopamine hit. You feel all productive and motivated. You think, awesome, I'll save this for later. But let's be honest, later is a fantasy land. Later never comes. So what do you do instead? You watch another video to get another hit. And to put it, well, a little bluntly, this is what it becomes. It feels really good in the moment. You think you're making progress, but in the end, you haven't actually accomplished anything. You haven't built a single thing. You see that you're stuck in this endless preparation mode. You're always getting ready to get ready. But that's not preparation. It's just procrastination wearing a clever disguise. And deep down, it usually comes from a lack of belief that you can actually do the thing you're watching videos about. So how in the world do we break out of this? It takes a massive shift in how you see yourself. You have to stop being a consumer and start, finally, being a producer. You know, there's this great scene in the movie Baby Boy. The main character, Jody, he's at a swap meet, and he's just looking around. He sees people selling everything. Bean pies, CDs, cakes, and suddenly it just clicks for him. He sees money moving all around him, and he realizes he's just standing there, completely broke, watching everyone else get paid. And that's when Jody got it. There are two types of people in the game. Buyers and sellers, consumers and producers. I mean, just look at the difference in the words here. Consumers watch. They analyze. They plan. They wait. Producers, they build. They launch. They sell and they iterate. If you want to make money, you have to be a producer. And staying in that consumer mindset, well, that's what keeps people poor. And again, I'm not talking about your bank account. I'm talking about a mindset. POOR, passing over opportunities repeatedly. You see the chance to act, you see the opportunity, but you choose to just watch one more video instead. You know, it really boils down to three types of people. First, you have the collector. This person knows every guru, has watched every webinar, but has zero results. Then you've got the dabbler. They'll try a little of this, a little of that, but they quit the second it gets hard right before they build any real momentum. And then there's the builder. The builder watches one thing, applies it, and then disappears to go work. Now, who do you think actually makes the money? So just take a second and be really honest with yourself. Which one of those have you been up until today? Because admitting it is the very first step to changing it. Okay, enough about the problem. Let's talk about the solution. This is the builder's playbook. It's a dead simple system designed to get you off the sidelines and into the game for real this time. And here's the absolute foundation of this whole thing. You have to stop waiting for motivation. It's not coming. It's a myth. Real lasting momentum comes from only one thing: movement. Simply taking action. So what kind of movement are we talking about? It's beautifully simple. You don't need another business model. You don't need a new niche. You need to focus. That's it. One offer that you can sell, one traffic source to find customers for that offer, and one system to make it all run. And that word system, that's another really important acronym, SYSTEM. A system is about saving yourself time, energy, and money. The whole point is to build an asset, something that works for you 24/7 so you can finally get your time and your life back. Now, this is so important. So many people wait. They wait to act until they have it all figured out, until it's all perfectly clear. But that is completely backward. You don't find clarity by thinking more. You find clarity by doing. You get paid for launching something, even if it's messy, and then making it better over time. All right, let's bring all this home. This is not about some grand 5-year plan. This is about what you are going to do right now in the next 24 hours to finally break this cycle for good. Here is your new rule book. It's incredibly simple. Number 1, you are allowed to watch one video. That's it. A video with a clear, actionable step. Number 2, you immediately take one action based on that video. You execute. And number 3, you go dark, disappear, shut down YouTube, turn off the notifications, and go do the work. Stop consuming and start create. So at the end of the day, it all comes down to this. You don't get paid for what you know. You get paid for what you launch. The time for endless learning is over. The time for action is right now. So I'll just leave you with this one question. What are you going to launch?